Hello everyone! Today's video is a review of the print-on-demand website InPrint. It is working like the more known shops Redbubble and Society6, but with a heavy focus on the prints. InPrint describes them as gallery quality giclée art on 100% cotton rag acid-free archival paper printed with archival inks in a 10-color printing system. I came across InPrint and was wondering why I rarely see it mentioned, even though it looks like many big artists use it. So I wanted to know what their quality is like. One thing I want to bring up is that I'm not sponsored in any kind of way, but I do have a shop on their site. So I want to make sure the prints are as good as they say before I recommend them. First, let's get into the packaging of the shipped items. I ordered 4 prints during a free shipping promotion and they arrived reasonably fast. I think it was within a week and a half. Since the company is based in the US, I had to deal with German custom fees and Deutsche Post fees since I wasn't at home at the delivery date. Shipping was done in this big cardboard envelope. It's not the strongest, but the prints inside had an additional layer of thick cardboard protection that was taped on 2 sides. Inside that was this plastic bag that helps reducing the risk of water damage. Overall good packaging, with just one thing I would improve on. Since the cardboard is only glued at 2 sides, the plastic bag with the prints did slip through the sides and a corner of my prints was exposed to potential damage. One of the prints had a teeny tiny bend from sticking out. Nothing that I would call damage, but taping all 4 sides of the cardboard would reduce the risk of damage greatly. Onto the prints themselves. They came in great condition and I found no damage, imperfections or smudging or anything the like. Except for that tiny bent edge I mentioned. Since the paper seems to be stored in rolls, the prints wanted to coil up a bit, which could be annoying if you want to pin them on the wall without a frame, but pressing them between books gets rid of that fast. The grammage, or in other words weight per square meter of the paper is 300, which makes it nicely sturdy. You can compare it to the thickness of business cards. Also, all their prints come with at least 1 inch of border. The 2 prints I ordered from my own artwork are Ophelia in Light and Jon Snow. I ordered Ophelia as I work with a lot of white space on her and I was curious to see how the yellowish light around her looks printed. You can see the cotton rag has a very natural white, somewhat like white eggshells. Here's a comparison to regular white copy paper. Since it's a digital artwork, I also wanted to know how the printed colors are compared to the file. And so far I'm impressed. The colors are spot on and even the little details like the blue veins showing through their skin are visible. One thing I feared was the yellow light-like coloring around her, possibly turning out dull, but it is vibrant and saturated. The next artwork I picked is originally made with traditional media. Since it's black and white, I wanted to see how good the black is printed, as streaks or uneven printing is very easy to spot this way. Here it is right next to the original art that I scanned. The black areas had some visible strokes from my felt tips as the paper was too thin. So to make sure none of that is visible on the print, I corrected the black areas digitally. The black on the print is very deep and looks just perfect. Some thinner lines are a bit weak, but that is due to my scan. Make sure your scan or file is just the way you want it to. InPrint does great work with their color profile, even though you have to upload your files in RGB. What you see on the screen is what you get on paper, unless the color profile on your screen is vastly different, but that's another can of worms that I'm not going to touch. Next are the 2 additional prints I ordered. First one being by Vacuum, who I guess is kinda popular and you might have seen her art online somewhere. The color scheme on this piece is just beautiful and InPrint delivers the same beautiful saturated strong colors on the print itself. Second one is by Nadia Kim and has these wonderfully calming blue tones. I already framed this one as it's going on the wall at my workspace. Sadly, the print was just a little bit too long for this IKEA frame, so I had to cut off roughly 1 centimeter at each side. The other artwork is too small, so I need to cut a new Passepartout to fit it into my second frame. Do you guys collect prints to decorate your walls with them? Let me know in the comment section. All the prints I got have been the smallest size available, but they are just the right size to still look stunning on walls. I'm not a fan on displaying my own art at home, so I'm not sure what I do with my own 2 prints. Maybe I upgrade them or give them away, I'm not sure yet. In conclusion, I can highly recommend InPrint if you want to buy some prints for yourself or as a gift. The higher UV resistance and the archival quality ink and paper promises a long-lasting product. And considering that, the price per print is very reasonable. If you are an artist that wants to open a shop at Imprint, be aware that they have some sort of application system in place that is meant to curate the overall quality of the website. That's it for today. I hope this was helpful for anyone who wasn't quite sure of Imprint and didn't want to spend the money just to try and see what their quality is like. Links to my shop and the prints is in the description box. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment them below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!